2018 was a pretty tough year. There was a couple guys that we were really close to that were literally staying right down the street from Pope Francis Center that we were worried we wouldn't see at the other end of that winter. And by the following year, from Christmas to Christmas of 2019, I remember one guest in particular who's served his country. He's a senior citizen, and between sleeping on the front steps of Pope Francis Center at the end of 2018 to the end of 2019, dropping off a turkey into his apartment while he shares a recipe for how to properly cook a turkey with all of his neighbors, I think was sort of symbolic of the kind of hope that we try to latch onto. The heroin epidemic that really hit hard in 2018 kind of kept going. And over the years, we've seen the demographic, the age group kind of go down. And so you've seen a lot of folks in their 20s, whereas maybe 20 years ago, there was a lot of folks in their 50s and 60s. There's a young guy who we probably had to deal with from an overdose situation several times over the couple years. The first week of the pandemic, they came in and said they were going to treatment. We were really excited for him, and he was a good kid. And the second weekend of the pandemic, we got word from our friends in the police department that they were found dead in the city. And he was a kid that we all were pretty close with, and we were all kind of pulling for. And so when you have situations like that, and it just kind of reminds you why we're here, and that he had a name, and he was remembered by people that loved him, and whatever trauma that he went through in his life was not in vain.